Hey, all you freedom fighters, welcome to Little Bits of Freedom, where we're all about exercising our rights. Today we're going to be taking a look at my full stack of precious metals. But before we get into this, I'd like to apologize. Some of you may have been brought into this video based on my thumbnail that shows 1,140 ounces of silver. I do not have 1,140 ounces of silver. But I like to take all my precious metals and convert them into a silver equivalents. I do this by taking the gold to silver ratio and converting my gold into the silver equivalent and then adding it together with the silver stack that I have. This gives me a total silver value for my stack, and it makes it easy for me to compare it to other silver stackers that are out there on YouTube that are sharing their stacks and see where I fall, whether this be Backyard Bullion, Yankee Stacking, Silver Dragons, or the numerous other stackers that are out there on YouTube. Now, I only have to do this with gold because all I stack is gold and silver. I don't stack palladium or platinum, but you'd be able to do the same thing with those metals. You'd have to just go find out what that ratio would be for those metals to silver on your own, because it's not as readily available as a gold or silver ratio. But you can do that conversion and make your own equivalents, even if you stack multiple precious metals besides gold and silver. Now, I would say I didn't really become a serious stacker until 3 or 4 years ago. I've definitely become very passionate about precious metals over the last few years. Something I really like having around and available to me. So let's just get right into the stack and let's see what I have. So as I said earlier, I really wanted gold to be the core of my collection and the core of my stack. I actually bought my first gold coin right at the financial crisis. I bought this $5 gold eagle. It's a collector's MS-70 in a nice little rated case, which I probably paid for too much for back then. Plus it was kind of the height of the gold prices, so it's probably just now kind of getting back to that same value that I paid for it back then. And it was definitely a lot of money for me at that time. I also liked a variety of different coins as I've been stacking, and I also like looking at where I can get the best deal, and for me that's the lowest premiums at the time. So I buy a couple coins a year, and then I always look for the lowest premium, which has really drawn me to a lot of different ones. I have a buffalo, which are really nice. I really like the buffaloes. They're really, really excellent coins. They look really cool, even with the dull finish. I really like the buffaloes. I have a Canadian maple leaf, right? Canadian maple leaf standard gold coin, especially from the States and from North America. You'll find those a lot. This was an odd one I picked up. This is just a bird of paradise from Australia. I thought that was a really cool one, limited lot. Definitely one of the things I look at is coins that I may be able to flip in the future, giving me more value than I paid for it, more value than the gold contents were, so I can use that to buy more gold. I also really enjoyed the Queen's Beast series. There are a lot of good, unique coins. As you see here, here's the lion. I think they're all just really cool, unique coins. They're really neat ones to look at. This is dragon. There's bull. Unicorn of Scotland. There's the Yale. Look, another lion. The white lion. And the falcon. This is the falcon. I definitely like those. I have 7 of the 9. So missing 2, the griffin and the white horse. So looking to continue to look at those as long as I can find them at a good premium. But we'll go from there. I also have one bar, and I bought that just because the premium was the best of the time. When I bought that, gold coin premiums were pretty high, so I went with the bar instead. I think I said earlier that I used to collect coins, or I've been collecting coins since I was pretty young as a child. I think my uncle had actually given me these 2 silver eagles right here. I'm not sure where I picked up this one, but I like them. This is a peace dollar. Get that focused. There's a peace dollar, 1922, pretty good condition. I'm not sure where I picked that one up, but just one I've had for a while. I always had like a few dimes here and there. But I think the most interesting thing that really got me kind of thinking of stacking or into the stacking, I think right before I bought my gold coin, were these National Sayers 1 ounce coins. I have 10 of these. I was given these from my father-in-law when I was kind of an interesting story. So when I was dating my wife, her grandmother died. Her grandfather had died a few years earlier. And my father-in-law actually had a treasure map as part of being the executor of the will. So he had to go through their property and dig up for silver. His parents had grown up during the Great Depression, and his dad had been a stacker and saved silver coins and silver bullion. And so he went through and followed the map and searched all he could and found a number of PVC pipes full of silver coins and silver 1 ounce bars and 10 ounce bars and the like, numerous, like thousands of ounces. But before they went through, he just thought that there had to be more. So he asked me, he mentioned something about needing a metal detector. And my wife, who was my girlfriend at the time, just mentioned like, that I had a metal detector. And so he invited me over and asked if I would help out. And so obviously being the good little boyfriend, I went over and kind of get some brownie points with the family and helped out looking for some silver. Went on a little treasure hunt, and we actually found a couple more PVC pipes full of silver. We actually found one, the biggest one of all, which was actually a 6-inch PVC pipe, 6 inches around, about 2 feet long, full of silver. And I believe there was actually a gold coin or two in there as well. That we found, and these were just buried around the property, under the house, in kind of the crawl space, inside the dirt floor of the garages. And so we found, I think, 3 PVC pipes, the biggest one of all, and then a number of them that were 3 inches in diameter and a couple foot long, just full of silver mainly. It was kind of impressive, and just for the extra help and helping to find that, he gave me some of the 1 ounce coins. So that's where I got all these from, which is really kind of an interesting story and something to share, but also it was a fun time and just something that really got me kind of thinking about investing in gold and silver way back when. So I believe that I mentioned that I did some coin roll hunting in the past. I did that for about 1.5 years, 2 years. Definitely something that was enjoyable and that the family enjoyed and was an interesting experience. The banks always seemed to be interested in what I was finding. So that was always good conversations there. But these are all my 40% silver in my Crown Royal bag here. This is a Crown Royal Black, not the purple. But if you drink whiskey and are looking for a good bag for your coins, you can always check out some Crown Royal. I have like 40% silver there that I found. These are my 90% silver. So I have all my Kennedys, Franklins, and Walking Liberties. So overall, I would say a pretty good haul for 1.5 years, 2 years of coin roll hunting. It wasn't a serious hobby, but something we did every week and did a decent amount of volume in, and we found a decent amount of silver value. Moving along, here's my Ampex 10 ounce troy ounces. So this is something I got because it was just a good value. Like I said, I like trying to look for the values, and I was looking to get a little more silver at the time, and this was just something I thought was a good value for the money, so that's what I picked up. Just following along with my strategies and guidelines of going where you can get the most value for your money, I was able to pick up these for a good price. These are silver dragons from the Perth Mint in Australia. These are little 1 ounce bars, but they do have a dollar value and $1, so they are monetary. They are, I guess, technically bullion and not just bars. But they're really cool. They just have that cool dragon on them. So got all my silver dragons here. If you're looking for a YouTube name, that may be a really cool one. You may want to check out and look and see if that one's available. I also have 25 silver maple leafs. I really was looking for some silver 1 ounce coins to add to my collection. I went with the maple leaves over the silver eagles just because the premiums were so much lower at the time. I definitely like both of them. I think they're both excellent 1 ounce coins to have. So I definitely want to look to get more either maple leaves or American silver eagles, or maybe both. We'll see how everything works out. And then just kind of another oddity going along with my looking for the most value is I was able to get these Austrian Philharmonic silver coins. Pretty cool design. I just have 10 of them. I was able to get a pretty good deal on them. And there's something adds a little bit extra value to my stack, more coinage, more ounces, and then just a good price. So those are always something that I can always flip in the future if I don't want to hold on to them. And then finally, I was able to get this set of coins here. So I have 64 90% silver quarters. These are just Washingtons, a 1 ounce Silvertown bar, and just kind of a standard one. Nothing too special about it. And then this 1 ounce poured Atlantis Mint, which is kind of cool. I was able to find that off of a seller on Craigslist when the prices were down at the $12 mark, and get those right at spot. So that was really cool. I really enjoy getting those. So I definitely look for the deals and look for those folks that are trying to offload it locally. Well, that's my stack. If you like the content and want to see more, please like, subscribe, and give us that big thumbs up. If you'd like to find out more about our channel, you can check out the link below in the description. Until next time, keep learning, training, and enjoying life. Thank you very much. See you next time.